What's up, guys? It's week 9 hive inspection. Today I'm gonna just open them up, check them out. Got a new telescoping outer cover and inner cover. I'm gonna change that out with this migratory cover. And we're gonna fill them up with some more sugar syrup. So check them out, see how they're doing. Good amount of bees on the cover. Yeah, this feeder should be empty. I can't see down in there, but it looks empty. Check out this first frame. The second frame last week had brood on it, so we'll see if that hatched out. Okay, they're finally doing work on this side of this frame. It's taking them about 4 weeks to get to it, but oh, look, a hive beetle. Let's see if I can smash it. There we go. Alright, so they're slowly drawing this frame out. They're just filling it up with the sugar syrup I'm giving them. This side is pretty much all capped sugar syrup and nectar. They're leaving a spot for the, well, they're not capping it yet, so they can take all this nectar out if the queen needs room to lay. But as of now, they have nectar in it. I'll go ahead and push these frames over if I can. They may be too stuck. Yeah, they're too stuck. I'm gonna have to pry them loose one by one. Man, this frame has gotten heavy. Okay. Yeah, there's still brood right here. Cap brood. Oh. And in the cells, it is looking pretty empty. No eggs. Filling most of it up with sugar syrup. All capped sugar syrup up top. And the other side is almost completely capped. Look at there. That's pretty. They have a emergency cup down at the bottom with nothing in it. I'll go ahead and knock it down. Make sure to just remind me next time I open it that I did see it this time. Here's another one here. Well, I saw it. Where did it go? Oh, here we go. Just right here. It's an emergency cup with nothing in it. Man, that's pretty. Beautifully capped sugar syrup. They went to town on this frame. They're still working down here to cap it, but they're getting close. And this is just food I'll leave for them during the summer dearth. And throughout winter, I'll leave this for them. They're still working on this side, but they're getting it. Next frame is nice and light. They're just starting to get to it. Putting sugar syrup in these cells here. And this side they haven't drawn out yet. That's all right. We have a lot more bees up top than normal. They're finally starting to move up pretty good. This next frame is it's empty. I coated it with wax, and it's kind of hard to tell on camera, I'm sure, but you can tell where they took some wax from this frame and moved it to other cells in the hive. There's a little hive beetle. Got it. Next frame is an older frame I moved up here, I think about 5 weeks ago. They're still just using the portion they had drawn out to store nectar in it. Other than that, there's not much going on this frame. Same thing on this frame. You can tell they took some wax off and they probably moved it over here to these frames to help cap the sugar syrup and draw out the comb. And the last one is looking the same. Not much being done on it. So that looks pretty good. Go ahead and take the top box off. We'll check out the bottom box. Got an extra bottom board over here. I'm gonna set the top box on. This top box is getting pretty heavy. Alright, good amount of bees on the bottom box. It's pretty much full. Go through them real quick, see if we can see some eggs down here. You may see the queen. The box is cracking. I'm gonna need to replace it soon. Hopefully the bees will fix it up for now. Okay, a lot of nectar here, some capped honey, or capped sugar syrup, whatever you want to call it. Same thing, capped honey, nectar in those cells. Looking good. Set it down right here, out the way. I just put this next frame in here last week, so I'm not expecting much on it. Nope, I haven't even started drawing it out. Just a little burr comb there. Same thing on that side, nothing. Let's see here. Just drawing this out a little bit. Capped honey. Just nectar. Starting to draw them out, like I said. That looks like a little varroa mite right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, it's red. Same thing on this side. Capped honey, nectar. Still drawing it out. Looking good. They really got these frames stuck together really well. Let's see what the fourth frame looks like. Capped honey, nectar, some capped brood. There's a bee about to emerge in that cell right there. Not seeing any eggs yet. This side got one larvae. The sun isn't really out today, so it's hard to see inside the cells to see eggs, but I'm seeing some over here. Yeah, I know you guys can't see it, but all these cells on the right side of the frame have eggs in them. Yep, pretty much all of these cells have eggs in them. So that's really all I need to see, but I'll keep looking just to learn more. Since I'm just starting out, like I said, this is my 9th week of beekeeping, so couple of capped brood. All these cells once again have eggs in them. Some nectar and honey at around the top. These eggs are almost laid over, so that means the queen was here like 1 day ago. Once the eggs lay over, that means they're 2 to 3 days old. But these are, some of them are sticking straight up. That means they're 1 day old. Okay. These eggs have cells too. These cells have eggs. Some capped brood left over, capped honey. On this side, capped brood. And not seeing any eggs in these cells. She must not made it back since the brood last hatched. These frames are just full of bees right here. This is a nice light frame. I use it for nothing but brood. Couple emergency cups on this frame. There's one right there and one right there. It's empty. And this one here is also empty. Very hard to see in these cells. See if I can get a little sunlight. They look empty to me. No, they're all full of eggs. Yeah, so this will be full of brood in about probably 7 to 9 days. It'll be all cap brood. There's another emergency cup right here. So you just open it, make sure there's no egg in there. Lots of bees up at the top. The queen could be in there. I'm not sure. But like I said, I don't really have to see her. I know she's here and laying lots of eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke these bees down just a little. Just a lot of them out at the top. Kind of makes it hard to grab the frames without squishing them. Another brood frame, nice and light, cap brood. A little bit of capped honey right here, and over on this side too. A couple of these cells have bee bread in them. That's right here. This side, they're still working on drawing out all the comb. It's not a very nice plastic foundation. It's kind of bowed out, but they don't seem to mind too much. Cap brood up at the, well, it's the top of the frame. Emergency cup right there, nothing in it. I'll go ahead and knock it down. This is the 9th frame. Let's see what they got going on. Okay. Bunch of bee bread. Ton of bee bread. That's all bee bread in the middle. That's capped honey up at the tops. Some empty cells. Queen's got plenty of room to lay. All bee bread and capped brood, capped honey. Some guard bees checking me out. I think there was an emergency cup right here on one of these frames, on one of the sides of this frame. Yeah, there it is. Let's check inside there. Yeah, there's no egg in it. Okay, here's the 10th frame. Should be nothing but food. The queen hangs out over here every now and then. She may be here. Let's see if I can break this side loose. Yep, there she is. She likes this frame. I'm sure y'all can see her with the blue dot right there. The smoker's getting in the way. God dog it. Yep, there she is. She's doing a good job, making a lot of bees, laying lots of eggs. They put an emergency cup over here too. Nothing in it. There's the queen there. Go ahead and gently put her back. They have so much propolis on these frames, it's hard to get them close together. Go ahead and put this frame back over here. These bees took a lot of time to move out the way. Make sure I give them a good amount of space. Alright, now I'm going to smoke them down, and I'm going to go ahead and put the top box back on. It's overcast today and it's been raining, so they're pretty unhappy, but they're not bad at all. Okay. Next thing I need to do is take this feeder out, and I'm going to clean it up real good and fill it up. We'll go ahead and just pause the video and go do that, and I'll come back. Alright. I got this feeder cleaned out, and I'm going to just fill it up with this syrup. Just 1:1 sugar to water. There we go, nice and full. And close this up. The last thing I want to do is trade this cover out. Go ahead, bees, get off of there. This little bee. Go ahead and dump them back in. They can't even fly, they're so little. Go ahead and smoke these bees out the way. Now get back in the hive. Open this inner cover, gives them a little bit more ventilation. Since it's we're pretty much right in the middle of the summer down here in Louisiana. There we go. I'm gonna put this telescoping outer cover right on top of that. A little bit of an upgrade for them. Okay, I think that's it. Straighten this part out. That should be it. That's it for the 9th week hive inspection. Queen's laying good. They built a lot more comb on the empty frames, filled them up with sugar syrup, and we got them a new inner cover and telescoping outer cover. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one.